Hi guys, I'm here with your Bible reading. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Sure, here's your aspirin. Don't forget to take them. I'm gonna put some oil on them if you can't swallow them down, so you don't choke. Come here, come here, come here. That patch is coming off your back. Sorry. Sure, it's pain patches. Got some pain patches at the Dollar Tree today. Some of their brand. Sherman's got too much hair on his back, it won't stick.
Sasquatch.
So happy they had them today because last month I went there to get them and they're compared to Salon Paul's lidocaine, the Dollar Tree's brand, a shirt or whatever, and they work pretty good. And now it's coming off the other side. And they were all sold out. They didn't have any. So I said, next time if they have them, I'm buying them all. And I did. They had 19 packs of them, and I bought all 19 today. Because I will use them every day. Okay, so yes, we did get to go to town today. We just went to Walmart and to the Dollar Tree. Got my Tylenol PM, well, my Equate PM that I've been out of for the past 4 or 5 days. So hopefully I'll be able to get some sleep now. I've been taking a Leave PM, but it's been making me sleep, if any, for 2 hours, and then I'm wide awake again. So I'm hoping now that I got my Equate PM back, I'll be able to sleep better again. And I had to get some other things at Walmart. I got groceries there, which is a bad thing to do, grocery shopping at Walmart. It's expensive. Like Kroger's had grapes for like 89 or 99 cents a pound. Walmart wanted $1.87. And their grapes are nasty anyway, Walmart's, compared to Kroger's. But we don't take ourselves. My aunt takes us, so I try not to stop as many places as I try to make it as few stops as possible, especially because she's an early morning person. She don't like to be out late, and plus it's really hot out and she can't take the heat. So I don't like to keep her out long. So we just went to Walmart and ran in the Dollar Tree for a few. I had to pick up a few things in there. I'm making a shoebox for Operation Christmas Child, and I was getting a few things for my little girl that I'm packing a shoebox for. I think the age group that I decided to do, Sherman and I are doing for is, how old do they do? 10 to 14, or was it 10 to 15? It's the oldest girl the age group we're doing for. I wanted to do a boy too, but my shoebox that I got left here is really too small, and I don't think I'm going to have enough money to do two. So I still got a few more things on my list that I need to get for the shoebox for our girl. And Christmas is coming up so fast, you guys, and I don't like it. It seems like, oh my gosh. It's either a holiday or somebody's birthday. You like never get a break. Like it's always money, 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 and when you don't got it, and I can't stand somebody getting me something and me not getting them something. I can't do that. I have to get them something. The way I am, I have to get them something whether they get me anything or not anyway, but I just like to give stuff to people. Sherman's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Christmas. Don't worry about that. But I do, because I like getting for people. I mean, even if it's just something little, you don't got to go out and spend a bunch of money, because we don't have a bunch of money anyway. I mean, even if you just shop at the Dollar Tree, just to get everybody a little something. You never know how long we're going to have the people in our lives, and let them see that you love them and appreciate them and are thinking about them while you got them here. I know it's not about worldly things, but it's the only time we're basically our family's together. is when they come out here for the holiday, like for Christmas or a birthday or something. So when we exchange gifts. The stores actually wasn't that crowded today, and I was super happy about that. I guess that's what we get for going later in the month. We'll have to start doing that, because it's usually packed. That was really nice. I'm going to start going to the Dollar Tree before I go grocery shopping, I think, because I'm finding better and better food at the Dollar Tree. Like today, I found Pop-Tart brand, Pop-Tarts, what I'm talking about. These are actual Pop-Tart brand Pop-Tarts. And they were the big packs, 12 in a pack. And the only thing that was wrong with them was they didn't have the frosting on them, the icing, whatever you call it. They were plain. They didn't have the sugar icing. They were strawberry. But hey, when it gets closer to the end of the month, we get desperate because we don't have nothing to eat for like 2 weeks at the end of the month. So, you know, those Pop-Tarts will come in handy. And those are big boxes, 12 for $1. And if you've ever had Belvita breakfast bars, breakfast cookie-like things, they had some of them in the generic brand at the Dollar Tree. And I got 2 boxes of those. They had blueberry, just like the Belvita brand, and they had cinnamon something. And those Belvita ones are so good, and they fill you up, and they're supposed to give you energy. So I got, and there were 6 packs in each box of those for $1. I got me a graham cracker crust there, because I saw a recipe online, a pie that I want to make for Sherm. It only takes a few ingredients, really cheap for all the stuff, and really easy to make. It's called a Kool-Aid pie. I was looking for strawberry Kool-Aid, but they didn't have any at Walmart, so I ended up getting grape. Sherm picked out grape. He loves grape. I probably won't be eating any of it, but you know me, I'm still on a diet, so I won't be eating that stuff. But the dollar store is getting better and better food, and of course we got some of their fish sticks. They had some of them. I love the Dollar Tree's fish sticks. They're really good. I'm not sure what else we got there. Pickles. Got some sandwich stacker pickles. I love those to put on sandwiches. I could have got a bunch more things, but like I said, I went crazy buying all those pain patches, so I took a lot of my money right there. I was $19 right there in pain patches, plus I got 2 boxes of the small pain patches. So that was $2 more. I spend so much money in pain patches and stuff every month, it's ridiculous. But if not, I'd be suffering a lot more than I am. It's either they go on my hips and they go on my lung. In case you're wondering. Alright. Oh, and I got me and my neighbor. What I wanted to go to the Dollar Tree for as well was to find me and my neighbor across the hall from me. We live in an apartment, but our apartment's like, I've never lived in an apartment before. Sherman and I have never. So this is the first apartment we've ever lived in. And this apartment is like all apartments together in the same building. It's like an inside. Your doors are all inside. You don't got a little yard or anything out there. It's all inside. And anyway, our neighbor right across the hall from us, we always get each other little things to hang on our door to match each other for different seasons. And I got us both one for fall today at the Dollar Tree that was really pretty and glittery. I love glittery things. I hope she does too. I don't know. A lot of people don't. My aunt hates glittery things. But I thought they were so pretty, and it was one that just wasn't for Halloween. It was for all fall long. So that's why I wanted to get those so we could use them longer. Sherm's already got ours put up, and he went over there and hung hers on the door too. That's Garnet Boyer that we asked prayer for, by the way. That's who I'm talking about. Garnet's our neighbor. She'll know it was us. She's used to us hanging stuff on her door. I got some flowers for my brother's grave last month, some pretty fall flowers. I'm not sure if Cindy's put them at the cemetery for me yet or not. I'm not sure. I wanted to get some sunflowers to go with it, but I didn't notice any sunflowers there again today. I should have got some more stuff to put on the grave, but I might be able to find some over at Dollar General. Because I can't go decorate the grave myself anymore because I'm not able to. Because it's got a little cement angel that's cemented to the ground on the grave, and I used to get down on the ground and paint it every year. And I haven't been able to paint it for years, and I can't find anybody that's able to or that wants to paint it for me, even if I paid them. So if I had a car, I'd be going down there laying on the ground painting it myself, trying to anyway. Sure might have to get a jack to jack me back up off the ground to help pull me up, but if we had a car, I'd be there trying to paint that angel. Because it's got to look horrible. It looked horrible the last time I seen it, and that's been a good while ago. But she always takes a picture of it for me after she puts the flowers on so I can see. I got him some pretty ones. Might get him a few more things. And then I'll change and get Christmas flowers for him too when it gets closer to Christmas time. Okay, so let's get started here. We'll do the prayer requests at the end of the video today. We're going to start with 2 Corinthians.
Hot.
We're going to start with 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 1 through 15. The collection for the Lord's people. And now, brothers and sisters, we want you to know about the grace that God has given the Macedonian churches. In the midst of a very severe trial, their overflowing joy and their extreme poverty welled up in rich generosity. For I testify that they gave as much as they were able, and even beyond their ability, entirely on their own. They urgently pleaded with us for the privilege of sharing in this service to the Lord's people, and they exceeded our expectations. They gave themselves first of all to the Lord, and then by the will of God also to us. So we urged Titus, just as he had earlier, made a beginning to bring also to completion this act of grace on your part. But since you excel in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in complete earnestness, and in love, we have kindled in you. See that you also excel in this grace of giving. I am not commanding you, but I want to test the sincerity of your heart by comparing it with the earnestness of others. For you know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, so that you, through his poverty, might become rich. And here is my judgment about what is best for you in this matter. Last year, you were the first not only to give, but also to have the desire to do so. Now finish the work, so that your eager willingness to do it may be matched by your completion of it, according to your means. For if the willingness is there, the gift is acceptable according to what one has, not according to what one does not have. Our desire is not that others might be relieved while you are hard pressed, but that there might be equality. At the present time, your plenty will supply what they need, so that in turn their plenty will supply what you need. The goal is equality, as it is written, the one who gathered much did not have too much, and the one who gathered little did not have too little. Okay guys, that's where we're going to stop with 2 Corinthians today. And our psalm is Psalm 49. think we already passed one of my very favorite songs. We might not have, but I think we did. I can't remember exactly what number psalm it was, but I think it was in the 40s. It might have been the day that we missed because we was reading still the book of Job. Psalm 49, for the director of music of the sons of Korah, a psalm. Hear this, all you peoples. Listen, all who live in this world, both low and high, rich and poor alike. My mouth will speak words of wisdom. The meditation of my heart will give you understanding. I will turn my ear to a proverb. With the harp I will expound my riddle. Why should I fear when evil days come, when wicked deceivers surround me, those who trust in their wealth and boast of their great riches? No one can redeem the life of another or give to God a ransom for them. The ransom for a life is costly. No payment is ever enough, so that they should live on forever and not see decay. For all can see that the wise die, that the foolish and the senseless also perish, leaving their wealth to others. Their tombs will remain their houses forever, their dwellings for endless generations, though they had named lands after themselves. People, despite their wealth, do not endure. They are like the beasts that perish. This is the fate of those who trust in themselves, and of their followers who approve their sayings. They are like sheep and are destined to die. Death will be their shepherd, but the upright will prevail over them in the morning. Their forms will decay in the grave, far from their princely mansions. But God will redeem me from the realm of the dead. He will surely take me to himself. Do not be overawed when others grow rich, when the splendor of their houses increases, for they will take nothing with them when they die. Their splendor will not descend with them. Though while they live, they count themselves blessed, and people praise you when you prosper. They will join those who have gone before them, who will never again see the light of life. People who have wealth but lack understanding are like the beasts that perish. That is basically just telling you one thing, like I've said before. Don't be jealous of people that have everything here on this earth. People that are rich, people that you see that are out there that are mean. You know, they don't even believe in God. I'm not even going to say who in my life is like that. But I got somebody in my life who is like this. Somebody who's very, very close to me. And all their life, they've got all they've ever wanted. They don't believe in God, and they are cruel. Cruel to their family, to their own children. Cruel. They'll lie right to your face. They'll lie and pretend to be a Christian and then turn around and cuss God the next second and laugh because they don't believe in Him. And more good stuff comes their way. Nice house, nice cars, plenty of money, trips. They get everything they want. Don't be jealous of that stuff. They're not going to take that stuff with them when they die. The sad thing is, they're not even going to go to heaven. They're not even going to go to heaven. We should feel sorry for them and pray for them instead of feeling jealous. Because we got more than they'll ever have unless they change their ways and turn to God. Satan's given them all that wealth. He'll make them very happy as long as they stay away from God. But this earthly crap does not matter. Your soul is what matters. Your soul is the only thing you're going to be taking with you. I don't care whether it's gold, diamonds, whatever here on this earth. You're not packing it with you. Like I said yesterday, the streets of heaven are made out of gold. Who cares if you've got gold here on this earth? In heaven, it's only pavement. You'll be walking on it. They'll laugh at you if you try to take it up there. Why are they bringing pavement to heaven? They make no sense. You don't want or need for anything here. But material things is all that matters to some people. And that's how they'll always live their life. They'll never change. And it's sad. Those people are the ones that need our prayers. Because we have Jesus in our lives and in our heart, and we know we're going to be with him in paradise. And with that, we are the rich ones. We are the ones who are rich. They sadly are the poor ones, even though they don't even know it, or would laugh at you if you told them that. And I pretty much, and I've tried, and I've been laughed at, made fun of, cussed at. So. Okay, so now we're going to end with Proverbs chapter 22, verses 20 and 21. Have I not written 30 sayings for you, sayings of counsel and knowledge, teaching you to be honest and to speak the truth, so that you bring back truthful reports to those you serve? That was more of the 30 sayings of the wise. Proverbs chapter 22, verses 20 and 21. Okay, let me read these prayer requests. All right. Please keep the following people in prayer. Barb Post. She's still sick and in the nursing home. Of course, it'll take a miracle from God to make that change. Cindy Welsh and her husband Jim. Michelle Watkins. Judy Osborne, stage 4 cancer. Joe Osborne, he's in jail again. And Judy's his mom, by the way. Melody Ramey, my sister, and her 2 kids, Kinsley and Olson, because Judy's their grandma and Joe, who's in jail, is their dad. And you know, Judy's not doing good, and Joe's in jail, and they're asking, where's Daddy? You know, they want to see Daddy, and well, it's self-explanatory. It's happened to him before as well. And please pray for Mellie's other babies, my other niece and nephews, Kaylee, Gabe, and Toby. Sherman Crabtree, my husband. Elizabeth Jeffries, my good friend, sister in Christ. April Thacker, Melinda Thacker, Garnet Boyer and Jim. Norma Boyer, got lung cancer. Cara and Josh Newman. I want to pray for Cara to be able to get pregnant and have a baby. Dad and Jody, Ronnie and Nikki. Dora Harper. Ramona Henry. Ramona's still getting the shots in her eyes. Let's pray that they make her eyes better, because I know someone else that had the shots in their eyes and they had to keep getting them for years, and eventually they had to stop giving her the shots because the eyes still got worse. They ended up going blind. I pray that doesn't happen to Ramona. Zach, he's a home health aide of my friend Elizabeth's, and he's really sick, and he's not very old. I know he's got young kids. My mom, Rhonda Karshner, my niece, Abby Myers, Norman Karshner, my nephew, Jimmy Myers, my sister, Mindy Gallimore. Jimmy's in driver's ed now. Well, the driving part. They got to do it with AAA now or whatever in these driving schools. So he's doing it after school. So he's driving tonight. He's a junior this year. In high school, he's at a career school, high school this year. So proud of him. He's so smart. His favorite subject, math. Yeah, it goes way over my head. They started talking about this trigonometry and all this weird stuff. I never even heard of it. I'm lucky if I can even do basic math. I got F's trying to do that, and I still would. I never even heard of trigonometry and algebra X, Y, Z. Yeah, try to get me to do that and see what happens. You're lucky if I can subtract 10 minus 2 and get it right. I've always been bad at math. I've always got F's. I passed a proficiency test, the math part, my last chance before I graduated high school. I had one more chance, or I wasn't going to be able to graduate, or they was going to put me in a special LD class so I would be able to graduate without having to take the test. But I passed it, my last chance, because I was getting tutored after school by 2 different students. They was tutoring me for just that test. Well, I've always been bad at math. But Abby and Jimmy both, straight A's in math. Mellie's kids, Gabe, Toby, and Kaylee, those kids are all on honor roll. I'm not sure about Cohen, how good his grades are. All those kids are smart. Not me. I'm glad they didn't turn out like me. Michelle Turner, my sister, and my nephew Cohen. And all the schools. We want to pray for all the schools because so far that I know of, thank God, none has been shot up yet. Nobody has been shot on the schools, buses, anything. Let's please keep the kids, teachers, everybody in our prayers, janitors, and also the pets that are outside in the heat this summer and in the cold this winter. Because some of them have no choice. They have to stay out there. And some of them have no choice if they're chained out there and don't have no water. Some people that have their dogs chained up, I'm not saying nothing bad about anybody because my family does that too. You know, they make sure they have water and stuff. But some people chain them up and they don't even got water, or they dump it. And that's why I'm constantly harassing Mom and everybody. Are you sure so-and-so's got water? Are you sure they didn't knock it over? That's how it is out in the country. About everybody's got their dog tied out. I wouldn't do it. That's just me, though. I always bring mine in. But it was always that way when we was little, too. We never had an inside dog. They were always outside, cats and dogs. But I feel so sorry for them. Mom laughs at me when I say they have feelings, too, you know. She don't believe it. But I can't stand it. It makes me sad. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that situation. So I don't want them I wouldn't want to put them in it either. I don't know, it's hard to explain that. Just what most people just think I'm crazy. I mean, as long as they're taken care of, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Some people are good to them, whether they're inside or out, and other people are just cool, inside or out. Okay, that was our prayer request, guys. Remember, if you have a prayer request for me to add to the list, send it to my email, missycrabtree@yahoo.com. Or you can message me on Instagram, or I'm not on Twitter that often. The video automatically posts there, but I get on there every now and then. It's best to email me the prayer requests, or to missycrabtree@yahoo.com, or send it to me on Instagram.
Hey,
What?
get thrown in a beat.
We don't got room for another one. Sherm's watching somebody move out and he's wanting their furniture. I gotta get off here and control this situation. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's just bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys.